Hey everybody, welcome back to Tippedout, Neon here, and today we're playing some more Clash Royale. And also we're starting a brand new series. I'm part of the clan called Crucible. It's a big clan family. There's Crucible Pride, Wrath, Envy, and Sloth, I believe. I went to our top clan, which is Wrath, and you have to be in Arena 8 to be in it, 3,000 cups. They let me in, and they shared some of their awesome, epic gameplays. This is going to be a series where we're showing off the Crucible family's plays. And we're just going to commentate over them and talk about them and discuss what they're using, why they're using it, and their counters, and why they chose to do that, and everything like that. So that's what this series is going to be. It's going to be teaching lower level players how to play the game by looking at many different people inside the Crucible family. So without further ado, let's get it started with none other than the leader of Crucible Wrath, Arcturus. This is the win that got him to 4,100 cups. He's playing a Royal Giant deck. He's got Elixir Collector there, Cannon. So obviously he's going to play the Elixir Collector first somewhere. He's a level 11 versus level 12. The other guy's got 3 Musketeers. Looks like that's the deck he's running. So he sees the Elixir Collector go down. Opponent Hubble drops 3 Musketeers. So Arcturus counters with a Barbarian Horde right on top of them. They do some damage, but not enough. And then he also drops Goblins on the right side, but the Cannon takes them out quickly enough. So he did a little bit of damage, but nothing to be worried about. Barbarians actually go in and make the tower quite even, so that they're pretty much on the same level with 25 and 24 there and 23. So now just a little bit of waiting game here to see what happens next. Opponent drops an Elixir Collector, rate it, and then Arcturus counters with a Royal Giant, which means that they're both the same Elixir left because of Arcturus's Elixir Collector he had before. The opponent drops another Elixir Collector, mirrors it. So now Arcturus knows he's got the advantage currently, so he pushes right here. He's got the RG, he's got the Ice Wiz, he's got a Princess, and he's got the Witch. Princess gets bombed down, but he freezes because he doesn't have anything to deal with them. He freezes the troops, drops his minion horde, but the Witch does a lot of splash damage to them, and then the arrows come in and clean up the leftover ones. He drops his Goblin horde Goblins in a panic. There's a ton of little mini scouts that the witches spawn. The Count Tower is going down. Look at all those guys on the field there. Another Royal Giant comes down. This is game over. Boom. That is high-level gameplay right there at its finest. Arcturus with a 3-crown win under a minute. Beautiful. So good. Wow. Alright guys, the next person we're looking at here is Daniel Sand 145. He looks like he's playing a variation of a balloon deck with a Barbarian Hut there, and he's got an Ice Wiz on deck. Being all nice and polite to each other, that's good. These guys are level 10s and 9s. I don't think they're as high as cups as Arcturus, but they're definitely top-level Arena 8 players for sure. He drops a Princess. The opponent, something in Asian, I don't know what language that is, I apologize, drops a Princess and so to counter the Barbarian Hut. Mini P.E.K.K.A. and Princess coming. Here comes a Miner too. Miner goes down. Musketeer targets the Miner. Miner also targets the Musketeer. Looks like they're going to almost trade. Miner does take it out. He's a little bit more tanky. Ice Wiz comes in and cleans it up, and the arrow takes out the Princess. Nice play arrows there to clean up the Gobs and the Princess. He's got a decent push coming on the side, but nothing to add anything to. Minions come down. Doesn't really have anything to deal with them. He's going to have to use his freeze to counter the minions and the P.E.K.K.A. here. He does drop his freeze. And then this is a really cool play here. He drops the Barbarians to kill the mini P.E.K.K.A., but the minions also retarget them so they don't take any damage onto the tower. Smart play there. Princess does some damage here, kills all his Marbs, gives him a well played. Here comes the Miner. Miner starts attacking the tower. Musketeer goes down. He's going to actually get some good damage on him. Says an oops because he knows he misplayed here. The Princess is going to do some work. He's down to 1630, but the Ice Wiz comes in and takes out the Princess before she gets any more shots off than that one at the end there. At 1:30 left, looks like Daniel's in trouble. He drops the Elixir Collector to counter the other guy's Elixir Collector in the corner there. The other guy's got it in the front. Different playing styles there. I prefer the corner too, just because if they don't have a fireball or a rocket, then it's a pretty decent spot because you know it's not going to get touched. Looks like he's probably going to drop the Barb Hut here. Yeah, and then he's going to do a nice little arrow, I'm assuming. And watch this arrow. Make sure he clips both of the troops on the field. Just so it's not going to do enough damage to kill the P.E.K.K.A., but it does enough that it goes down faster. Now, the other guy dropped the Miner in the corner, which took out Elixir Collector, unfortunately, and also some damage on the tower. Got a little bit of a push happening here with a Musketeer and a build-up push, with a Musketeer and an Ice Wiz. Cannon goes down on the other side to counter them. Let's see what happens here with the princess coming in as well, and a little bit of a barbarian push. And so the minions go down, but Daniel decides to just clip the back of the minions and get the princess. It's a very nice choice. There's only 3 minions left, so he gets half the minions, but he knows the princess is probably more of a threat at that moment. Mini P.E.K.K.A comes in, it starts doing some work, doesn't get a shot on the tower thanks to that zap. Not thanks to the zap, but just thanks to the musketeer killing it quickly. It looks like it's all over, but then on the right side, he drops his barbs and the balloon. Arrows anticipates the minion horde and arrows it. Goblins come down. Goblins are going to target the barbs. Balloon freeze. Here comes some damage. 2,000. We got 50 seconds left in overtime. Yes, it's overtime. The guy's scrambling to get through his cards here. He's dropping miners. He's dropping everything. He needs that minion horde. The bomb goes down. There it is. Musketeer takes out the tower. Boom. 967 left on his own tower. Daniel comes out with a solid win. Alright, next up we have Fry the Chicken. And Fry the Chicken is running the same deck that Daniel is, so I figured it'd be nice to put them back to back and see how they both played with it. So he's against JP Tribe. I don't know, that's the clan. I don't know what the guy's name is. I can't read that. Anyways, he drops Elixir Collector. Oh, here comes the Fire Spirit Furnace coming down. Look at those little bags of fieriness. Oh, and a Sparky comes down. Now, I've only played the Sparky like once, and man, let me tell you, he is terrifying. And I can understand the fear that maybe Fry's going through, but I bet not, because he's probably experienced them a lot more than I have. Anyways, Ice Wiz comes down to join the Sparky. Fry freezes them. The Fire Spirits can't get through because the Sparky's too fat. In comes a Miner. This guy's running a lot of epics here. A lot of legendaries, sorry. Barbs take out the Miner, but get wrecked by the Sparky. Sparky's coming in. If he does any damage to that tower, it's going to be devastating. He does. 950. Do you see how much damage that did? Crazy damage. That's devastating. But the Fireball does clean up everybody else, and the Sparky doesn't get another shot. I know he takes a long time to shoot. So he probably wouldn't have gotten another one anyways, but still, devastating. Very devastating. Fry is definitely on the defensive play right now. He needs to hold off and get a push, a counter push somewhere. Barb Hut goes down to counter the Furnace. I don't really know what the counter for that is. I haven't experienced it much. I'm kind of running a Furnace right now in my current deck. But here comes a Miner to the left corner. Ice Wizard coming in. The Miner's going to target the pump. Fry drops the Musketeer to help take out the Miner, but the Miner's going to get the pump down. Just about. Does die after the little time limit that it has on it. Ice Wiz does some damage to the tower, but Ice Wiz does not do much damage. He's okay. Look at this nice tossed arrows. Clips the Furnace as well as the Princess. Barbs, so now Fry's got control of the field here. He's down on Elixir, but now he's got the ability to drop that balloon after he drops the Mini P.E.K.K.A. Lets the Mini P.E.K.K.A. walk in, because he knows that's not the tower the guy's wanting. He wants the tower on the right that's got less damage, but the Mini P.E.K.K.A. does some heavy damage. He drops the freeze, does clip the Furnace the guy puts down right away, but the Ice Wizard is still alive. He's going to get a couple shots off there, down to 1,000. He's still, now the game is pretty close. Now he's actually got the lead on this tower. Sparky comes down in behind the tower there. Ice Wiz is going to take out these barbarians. More barbarians are spawning. In comes the arrows, clips everybody, and the Ice Wizard that drops. Perfect arrows. Can't get anything better than that. Looks like looks like Fry is, looks like he's going to need some help here. The Sparky is there, gets distracted by the barbarians. The Miner is doing some work on the tower, but the Miner does not hit hard enough to do any epic damage like the Sparky can. So that was definitely the right choice there to distract the Sparky first. Fireball comes in, takes out the Furnace and the Princess. He needs one shot with the balloon. Can he get it? Ice Wiz is going to go down for the Musketeer. Furnace is up. Little guys hit the tower. Does the freeze. Furnace is going to go down. Miner's on the back tower. It's a race now. Barbarians come in, kill the Miner. Musketeer does get the kill, and the bomb finishes it off. Beautiful play by Fry. Can't get much better than that. Good job on protecting that tower. Nice work. Alright guys, last replay I have for you guys today is by Ono Delta. He's running a variation of a Hog deck here. He's got a Hog Inferno Tower Rocket for those necessary moments. Hopefully it's not too scummy, you know, with the rocket and whatnot. But we'll see here. He drops his Bomber first here in the back, and then the Hog gets dropped, and Ice Wiz on the other side by Cindy in the Pro Clan. Inferno goes down, takes out the Hog, no problem. And now it's going to be Bomber versus Ice Wizard. Bomber does some decent damage to the Ice Wizard, but since the Ice Wizard slows him down, he won't have enough to kill it. A Rocket comes in, though, to do some huge damage to the Sparky and kill the Ice Wiz. The Sparky's not going to get a shot off, and that's why he's got the rocket. So it's a Hog freeze. You can see the freeze up on the side there. He drops his Hog in anticipation that his freeze hopefully will be ready, but the mini skeletons and timing is not right, so he just lets it go down after a couple shots. Smart play there instead of scrambling, which is what lots of people do, and then they miss their freeze. Archers come down to distract the Ice Wiz as the tower takes out the Ice Wiz. Hog comes down. Here's going to be the Barbarians to take out the Hog. Not too worried about it. Barbarians are full health, pushing down the left side. What's going to counter with here? Looks like the Mini P.E.K.K.A. might be coming down. Does come down, but Mini P.E.K.K.A.'s one-shotting these Barbarians like a boss. Unfortunately for Ono, Mini P.E.K.K.A.'s going to come in, but he's not to worry about. He's going to die from towers. Double Elixir down the other side now. Ono knows that he's got to go because Cindy's Elixir benefits are going to start kicking in, and she's going to definitely start taking the lead on Elixir there. Balmer comes down on the left side, and he's going to just walk by himself for a bit. It's the only thing on the field. The nice little bomber. Sparky comes down. Level 3 Sparky comes down on the right side. Inferno Tower comes down. Ono must feel good about that choice because now the Inferno Tower will do some damage on the Sparky. No, he won't because the Hog comes in. Rocket comes in, does some damage to Sparky. Sparky's going to hit the Inferno Tower and take it out. Huge damage there, but he will die to the tower, which is good news for Ono. Archers come down to take out the Legendary there, the Legendary Ice Wiz. And Archers are going to go in and probably target that Elixir Pump. Mini P.E.K.K.A. comes down on the right, and an Ice Wiz mirrored, not mirrored, but Ice Wiz anyways. Ice Wiz comes down. Ice Wiz is going to take some damage and die. Hog's down, but he gets distracted by the Inferno Tower. Well played there, right in the middle, even to the right, so he gets targeted by both towers. Sparky's down now too. And then we got, so these guys running the mirror Sparky deck for sure. Mini P.E.K.K.A.'s down, Ice Wiz is down, Rocket comes in again. What a great defensive Rocket that he has in this deck. I'm pretty sure that's why he's got it, to take out the Sparky. Against Sparky decks, of course. Against other decks, not so much. Mirrored Hogs by both guys. Well, they both mirror each other's Hogs. The freeze is going to come down on the skeletons and clip the tower. Nice freeze. He's going to get some huge shots off. Ice Wiz is going to come down to do some damage, but he's not before he gets him down to 1246. Now we got the little skeletons running in to distract the Infernos. Sparky comes down and Ice Wiz. This game is going into overtime. Rocket comes in and does huge damage. Takes everything out. Well put, Rocket. This Hog is not going to stand a chance as well. We're in overtime, everybody. Here we go. Cindy's got her double Elixir pumps going. Definitely going to have Elixir advantage if this overtime goes a little longer. Hog comes down. Bomber goes down behind the Hog. Hog's running in. The freeze is going to drop. Ice Wiz doesn't get hit by the freeze, but double Ice Wiz. Hog is going to do some work, and you know he's got the Rocket. He can finish it off because that's easily enough damage. Gives him a good game as the Hog comes running in on his side, and that's it. Ono takes the win with some very well played defensive Rockets, and then the Rocket for the win, but it was mostly his Hog that did all the work there. Alright guys, there's some epic replays by the guys in Crucible Wrath. We will be trying to do this weekly for sure, getting other people's replays as well, maybe some other clans, other Crucible clans as well. It's going to be a thing. I really enjoy commentating on matches and watching some of these epic plays that I can't do because I don't have the cards and I'm not nearly as good as a player as they are. So I have the ability to show you guys a variation of decks and players and their playing style, and so you can learn from everybody. Thank you guys for watching so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.